Hey boys and girls, welcome to WordWork. This week we're going to be working with three different sounds at the end of our word, so go ahead and draw 3 lines at the top of your board. Our first pattern is going to have the D, G, E pattern at the end of our word, like in the word edge. Watch me saying right edge. J. Go ahead and write our first pattern and the word edge. Our second pattern is going to be the J sound at the end of our word as well, like in the word age. Age. So in the second pattern, that magic E at the end of our word is making our other vowel say its name, and the end of our sound is going to be J. And the next one looks a little bit confusing, but it's pretty easy. All you have to look for is an R, an L, an N, plus the G-E at the end of the word. So it's going to be R-G-E, L-G-E, or N-G-E, like in the word large. R-J. So as you see, I see my R right here. So I know that this is going to be in my third pattern, large. Let's keep going. Our next word is the word badge. B-adge. Badge is going to go in our first column, saying right badge. B-adge. You see my D-G-E pattern at the end of my word. The next word is the word stage. Age. In stage, I hear that long A sound, and stage is spelled S-T-A-G-E. So as you can see at the end of my word, I see my G-E pattern, and I hear that vowel making its name, stage. Our next word is the word charge. Arge. I hear that R pattern, and so that is going to go in our third pattern. Arge. It's got that R control. It's making that R sound with the G-E at the end. So I'm going to put R-G-E. Our next word is the word range. A-N-G. So I hear that N before my J at the end. So I know that when it has that N before the J, it's going to go in our third pattern. A-N-G. Range. Our next word is the word ridge. Id. So I hear that D-ch at the end of my word. Ridge. So I'm going to say right ridge under column 1. Idge. So I got that D-G-E pattern. Our next word is the word rage. Age. I hear that long A sound right before my J. So I'm going to write the word rage under our second column. Age. Our next word is the word cage. Age. So again, I hear that long A sound with the J at the end. So I'm going to say right cage under column 2. Age. Cage. Our next word is the word pledge. Like I say, the Pledge of Allegiance. Edge. I can hear that J at the end of my word with the D sound. So I'm going to say right pledge under column 1. Edge. Our next word is the word bulge. B-olge. So I hear that ulge at the end of my word. So I'm going to say my bulge under column 3. B-olge. L-G-E. Our next word is the word lodge. Lodge. I hear that kind of like the D before the G-E. So lodge is going to go under our first column. Lodge. Kind of hear that before the J sound. Our next word is the word fudge. I love fudge. Fudge. Again, I kind of hear that J at the end. So fudge is going to go under our first column. J. Our next word is the word huge. Huge. So I hear that long vowel sound before my J. So huge is going to go under column 2. Huge. Huge. Our next word is the word change. Ch, a, nj. I hear that n sound before my j, and so that's going to go in our third column. Ch, a, nj. So nj, third column. Our next word is the word judge. J, j. I hear the j kind of at the end, all pushed together. Judge is going to go in our first column. J, judge. Our next word is the word bridge. Bridge. B-r-idge. Makes that kind of j sound. Bridge is going to go under column 1. B-r-idge. Our next word is the word ledge. Like, don't fall over the ledge. Edge. I hear that j sound pushed together. Ledge is going to go under column 1. Edge. Ledge. Let me bring this down so we can see this a little bit better. Okay. Our next word is the word sponge. Sponge. I hear the n before the j, so that is going to go under our third pattern here. Sponge. I hear that n before the j. Dodge, like I will dodge something coming at my way. Dodge kind of has that d at the end of our word all crammed together, so I'm going to put that under our first pattern. Dodge. Our next word is the word hedge. A hedge is kind of like when you hedge your bushes outside to make it look nice in front of the house. Hedge has that D in front of the G-E, so we are going to say right that under our first column. Edge. Hedge. Our next word is the word plunge. Like I'm going to plunge into the water. I hear and see that N in front of the G-E sound. So plunge is going to go under our third column. Plunge. And our last word for this week is going to be the word surge. Surge. I hear that really bossy R saying before the G-E sound. So I'm going to say and write surge under column 3. Surge. Surge. Alright, double check your words. Make sure that you all have them in the correct headings. I want you to go back through your words, say them quietly to yourself, and good luck.